Planet Typhon orbits a star on the outer edge of subsector Aurelia. Its lush jungle canopy shrouding it in mystery.
Nice tropical rainforest planet. Looks like a nice place to do some hiking for a holiday.
Among this beauty lie the keys to our salvation. And the roots of our destruction.
You know, when I first played this game, I thought those caterpillar sort of
Commander,
things on that
we've
plant
located
were
the Tech Priest base
Tyranids,
camp,
but
it
they're
is
not.
in grave danger. An orc mob is heading straight for their location. We cannot let the orcs reach the Tech Priest base camp. If the Tech Priests are killed, we may never find the astronomic array.
Which one to do first? Into the Hive or Greenskin Armor? If I remember correctly, Into the Hive is a considerably longer mission, but I also tended to enjoy doing it more, and you also get a new unit at the end of it as well. So I think we'll do Into the Hive for this episode, and then we'll do Greenskin Armor for the next one. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Oh, okay, so I just chucked away some bits of war gear and stuff, and Avatar's leveled up. Yeah, I think I'll go for Terminator Honours next, because you don't get Terminator armor until quite late into this game from this point on. But believe you me, when you get Terminator armor later into the game, you'll think of it as a literal blessing from the Emperor, because it is very, very useful when you get it, especially for the likes of Avatus and Tarkus as well. A little bit for Thaddeus, but mainly for those two other guys. Okay.
Your target is on your map display.
Oh.
Collect the sample there.
Understood.
I always forget that Martellus, for some reason, in this mission sounds like he's just breathing an entire crate of helium. It just sounds really weird for some reason. I don't know why it sounds like that. It's like some really weird sound glitch that he has in just like a couple of his lines throughout the entire game. Mainly in missions like these as well, actually.
Direct our raft. We have engaged. Own your zeal, brothers. Nothing. Next target.
So basically, the aim of this mission is that we have got to collect some biogenetic samples from a original gene pool of the Tyranids in order to both collect some poison that we can then use to develop a weapon against the Tyranids, and also help cure Davian Thule of his poisoning that he received a few episodes ago. Oh god, spore mines. I blooming hate spore mines.
Face the Emperor's wrath.
Ugh, just
At your command. Remain vigilant.
they just look weird, and they just do loads of damage, and they're really inconvenient, and they're just really, really annoying and weird enemy type.
Ambush.
Jesus, that took me by surprise. That genuinely made me jump a bit.
Do not let them.
Oh no, please, no, no, no. Tarkus, get away from there. Get away from there. Right, guys. Maybe best to fall back, actually. What?
That was the last of them.
Expect more attacks.
Fine time for the game to indicate that to me. Seems to be a lot of dead orc bodies around here, so I guess the orcs probably came through here trying to search for some loot as well. That's the orc sphere. Feeding bunch of skivvies and just...
Hostile movement up ahead, brothers.
We have reached the toxin pool.
Commander, gather the sample at the pool's edge. This will allow us to prepare an antitoxin for Captain Fear.
Tyranid warrior, keep it off the commander. Under attack.
Oh my god. because I killed that Synapse Tyranid warrior, all the spawn mines just ran into their own units and just did loads of damage to all those sprogs. That's kind of hilarious, and also somewhat fortuitous as well. Xenos filth. Collecting the biosample. Check around here if there are any secrets, because I mean, I've played this game a number of times, but it's like, I can't remember if there are any secrets around this bit. No, doesn't seem like there is.
We have the sample. Our work is done. Make for the extraction point marked on the map.
Yeah, but first we're going to go and capture the shrine. It's just to the northwest of here. It's going to make our speed rating for this mission a bit pants, but I want that shrine.
I will carry it out.
I'll take any extra damage boosting to my team throughout the campaign. And if that means taking some knocks to my speed ratings for some of my missions, then screw it. I'll just have to go for that then.
Repositioning.
Bombardment from a hive node. Destroy it.
We already did Tarkus. A bit slow on the trigger, aren't you, mate?
Maintain camouflage, scouts.
Commander, toxin analysis complete. Beginning revival.
For the chapter.
Really? You know, you'd think the tactical troopers would have thought, the commander is being attacked by spawn mines. Should we shoot them before they come along and incapacitate him? Nah, let's just stand around picking our noses and doing absolutely nothing about it. Why? Oh, for God's sake, Tarkus, not again. No! Again! Why?
Look alive.
I said to Tarkus to move back. What does he do? He stands still. Now I'm going to get an even worse resilience rating for this mission. I'm going to get the commander to focus on their synapse units while I just get the guys and the rest of the strike team to just go for a general advanced attack. Ooh, nice.
Order. Tactical Marines ready.
Come on, commander, capture that shrine. Come on, quickly. Alright, we seem to have done that pretty efficiently. Why is Tucks on melee mode? I did not tell him to go on melee mode. Why was he doing that? What the hell? I swear to God, I did not tell him to go onto melee mode at all. And I swear as well, when he was incapacitated by those spawn mines, he wasn't, you know, on melee mode either. What the hell is going on? Right, all my units behind this little wall of shrubbery, like it's a firing squad. Get the commander to charge through this wall. And then lure them out into a crossfire of just absolute chaos of glory. Lovely stuff.
Clock's open.
Very well done, lads. You should all be proud of yourselves. Brood nests really aren't that resilient, so you can usually just take them down just by hailing altar rounds.
Destroy the rest of these nests, Commander.
Yeah, destroying all of them would be useful. I mean, they're all on this little ridge line here, so they're all within line and sight of each other. So that is good.
Tyranids hatching from the nest.
I mean, it would be practical to destroy them anyway, because they're kind of blocking our advance towards the extraction point.
Direct our wrath anew.
And while they're here, we can just walk around them, but at the same time, if we just leave them, they're just going to keep spawning little ankle biters that are just going to keep slowing us down, so kind of have to take them out, really, even though it is a secondary objective. Fortunately, like I said, though, the brood nests themselves are really not that durable at all. You can literally just rattle them with bolt rounds, and they'll go down just easily enough. Now got down another scout dead.
Target killed.
Oh, that's 5 out of 7 brood nests destroyed. Good going, good going.
Only one nest left.
Oh, thank God for that. Where is... Oh, it's over there. Great. See, I know the moment you get to this point at the extraction zone, a really, really tricky boss fight begins. So I'm going to try and sneak Cyrus around so that he can initiate his RT bombardment without triggering the boss fight. Oh, thank God he did it. Oh, thank God for that.
Destroyed their birthing chambers at last.
Alright, no little ankle biters to help the boss fight now, or at least I hope there isn't. I think he does spawn them, actually, if I remember correctly. Oh God, that's going to be a real pain in the backside. Oh, here he comes. Oh, Jesus, that is hideous.
Concentrate fire.
Gather your squad, what the hell are they doing? Oh, you have to be joking. Why is the tyrant just standing there? Is he just tweaked out?
Die, Xeno. Die. Keep fighting.
What? Oh my God, thank God. It's Davian Thule!
It's going to charge. Devastator's under enemy attack.
Go on, Davian. Go on. Kick that tyrant's ass.
The enemy has claimed one of our battle grounds.
Boys, lay it on him. Yes! Get done, mate!
Well done. This hive will wither without its tyrants.
See what I mean? Martellis's voice
Captain
sounds
Thule
really
is with
strange
us
there.
again.
Is that you, Gabriel?
It is Thaddeus, Captain. Do you not recognize me?
The secrets of Cronus shall not pass my lips.
Captain Thule must rest now. His revival was a long and difficult process.
Yeah, especially if he doesn't recognise Thaddeus when Thaddeus isn't even on the planet because I didn't take him here.
Administering the antitoxin.
Powering the armature. Captain Thule, can you hear us?
There he is. There's the big lad. Back to us in the form of a goddamn dreadnought. Alright, good to have you back, man.
Excellent work, Commander. Captain Thule's return could be the difference in our fight to save the sector. It is good to see such a close friend and such a fierce warrior back from the dead, even if he is confined to a dreadnought. Most importantly, the biotoxin sample you collected will allow us to develop a weapon with which to deal a killing blow against the Hive Fleet. But this weapon will avail us nothing if we cannot locate a critical weakness in the Hive Fleet itself. Continue your efforts to recover the data from the Tech Priest's astronomic array on Typhon. We must also secure a manufacturing facility advanced enough to produce these new weapons. The only such facility in the sector is Angel Forge on Meridian. Angelos out.
Weren't we told all that, like, you know, like 2 or 3 times already? Forget it. Yeah, the reason why, as well, I go for this mission when you come back to Typhon at this point in the game first, why I go for that mission first over the greenskin armor mission is A, because that mission that we just did is slightly easier, plus you get Davian Thule, and the earlier you get him in his Dreadnought form in the game, the more time you have with him to level him up, get better abilities for him, and get him sort of just get his stats sort of raised higher and higher and higher. And that's particularly useful for when you try the Meridian Forge sub-storyline, because the end mission of that one, when you try and capture the forge to make your weapons, is pretty tricky, so you're gonna need him for that. I mean, there is randomly spawning temporary missions that you can do to help him level up, but it's still advisable, I'd say, to get him earlier on into the game, even though, you know, like I said, there's lots of temporary time-constrained missions in which you can deploy him to help level him up in terms of his stats and overall level rating, but at the same time I'd still say it's advisable to get him early on, regardless of whether you place that at higher importance or not. I'm gonna go for Ancient Defender first as the main ability of his that I'm gonna go for, because if you get that, you can initiate him to shut down for a moment while also self-healing, which when you get into some really tight situations where there's a lot of anti-tank units facing off against you, trust me, that is a very useful ability to have on old Davian here. So I definitely recommend getting that ability for him first, and then after that, let's say the Emperor's Might comes second, I'd say. Frag grenades are an energy-using ability for Tarkus rather than a limited use ability replenished by supply drops. That will be very useful with those super master-crafted grenades. For the Commander, the Blessing of War ability is pretty useful. I was kind of thinking of going for the Inspiring Shout ability next, but no, I'm going to go for Blessing of War next, because that is very useful once you get it, because it makes the Commander, who's arguably the most important unit out of any unit that you get in this campaign, even more durable than he already is, so I'll go for that next. I think that'll have to do it for now. I think next we'll go for unlocking the communications array here on Typhon that will allow us to scan the Tyranid Hive Fleet and find the core weakness in their main centre of the Hive Fleet. I mean, at least we've now got the poisons with which to deliver to the core of the Hive Fleet and hopefully deliver the killing blows. So next we're going to do the array, try and find that, try and sort that out, and then after that we'll go to Angel Forge and try and hopefully gather up some scraps from the badly damaged engine facilities and weapons plants there to, you know, develop weapons with which we can use to deliver the poison to the Tyranid Hive Fleet. That probably won't happen for a few episodes now, but at least now we have finally gotten some poison with which we can replicate to reverse engineer and create a weapon against the Tyranids, and also to help recover Davian Thule. And we know, in any case, I hope you guys did find this episode of my Dawn of War 2 playthrough enjoyable, or at the very least helpful towards completing certain parts of the game itself. Probably not, considering my horrendous resilience rating in this mission, but no one's perfect, I guess you could say. In any case, if you did like this video, leave a like, comment, share and subscribe. And if you want to show any extra support, be sure to check out my other YouTube channels and social media platforms in the video description below. And until next time, I've been Gitbag the Great. Have fun, stay safe, don't do anything I wouldn't do, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye for now.